Hello there, you amazing viewers and subscribers. Welcome to a new Doctor Who video for today. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my predictions for Doctor Who The Collection range. Yes, so far we've got seasons 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, 19, 23, 24 and 26 out on Blu-ray. So I sat down and I thought, why not put them into the years and think what years I will definitely think they will be coming out. Now, I haven't added the new Who stuff into it yet because I don't know if they're going to add the new series, Modern Who, sorry, into the collection range. So if they do, that would be pretty good, to be honest with you. Or are they going to just stop after they've done the classic series? Because New Who is already out on Blu-ray in the standard releases, and then of course the steelbooks. So are they going to keep re-releasing Modern Who with Eccleston, Tennant, Smith and Capaldi, even Whittaker? I don't know. We don't know, do we? So anyway, going from 2022 to 2027, so I've actually put these into different categories. What I think are the possibilities and what I don't think are the possibilities, you know, so on and so on and so on. So jumping into next year in 2022, I've gone by what I said yesterday. So when I says what I'd like to see in 2023, I thought for 2022, let's try and get this spot on. So for the first season of 2022, I've put season 22. Now, something's been put on Twitter with Colin Baker wearing his, like, blue frosting coat from Resolution of the Daleks when he's on the planet Netcross and he's wearing the cape. So I really do think they're doing, like, some sort of special there for Colin Baker. Anyway, so I do think season 22 will be the first season of 2022. In a way, because even though they have already filmed it and stuff, I really think it could be a good possibility. And then Colin Baker's 2 seasons will be out on Blu-ray, which will be going down here. So jumping into after season 22, I've put season 9. Now, last month I did a video about this. Somebody said to me the BBC are already working on season 7 and season 9. So possibility, season 9 could be next after season 22, season 9 or season 7. But these probably will swap if I'm going to be wrong. Whenever they get released, I'm just going to tick them off and then say, oh, sorry, I was wrong. These are my predictions, so I could be 100% wrong, I could be 50-50, we never know. But if it is season 9, I think that will be a great way, because next year it will be the 50th anniversary for season 9. Now, you're probably thinking, well, if it's the 50th anniversary, they probably won't do it. Well, you say that, but they've done it for this year for season 8, because this year is the 50th anniversary of season 8, and that was the very first Blu-ray we had out for this year. So yeah, season 8 was the 50th anniversary, so next year will be the 50th anniversary for season 9. So are we going to get season 9 out for its 50th anniversary? I hope so. We never know, do we? That's the whole point of trying to predict. And then, of course, I've put for the last release of 2022, season 5. Now, for season 5, I'm saying this because, yes, we've got Abominable Snowman coming out. There has been rumoured over a couple of years now that they're animating The Wheel in Space. So if we get next year, the Abominable Snowman and, of course, The Wheel in Space, all they've got to do is upscale the rest of the surviving episodes. Like, they've already done it for the Web of Fear, so they don't really need to do stuff for that one. But they just need to do Tomb of the Cybermen, the Ice Warriors, Enemy of the World, upscale them into HD, and then, you know, done. Season 5. This is why I really think season 5 will be the very first ever Patrick Troughton season on Blu-ray, because they are animating it. Season 5 was missing quite a lot. I mean, they've animated Fear from the Deep, they've animated The Web of Fear, and now we're getting the Abominable Snowman, which is the second story of the season, and that's going to be animated, as well as The Wheel in Space has been rumoured for years and years, because it was actually rumoured about the same time as the Macra Terror. So are they taking the time to animate The Wheel in Space, or we never know, do we? So it could be next year. So season 5, I think, could be for next year. Now, for the 60th anniversary in 2023, I've already said this in yesterday's video, I've put Season 20, 25 and Season 1. Season 1, you just need Marco Polo, so if they are going to give Marco Polo to another animation team, they could already have people on it. I really think Marco Polo might be released next year, and then for 2023, have Doctor Who Season 1. You never know. I mean, nobody was expecting Galaxy 4 to be animated for this year, so maybe next year, the next William Hartnell one is going to be Marco Polo. Because I really think they've done well for Galaxy 4. I really think the money's done well. Because, I mean, I know quite a few people have actually gone and bought it on DVD, Blu-ray, and, of course, Steelbook. Where I've only bought the DVD and, of course, the Steelbook. I really think people will be interested in Season 1. Because it is the first season of Doctor Who. And, of course, it is the 60th anniversary for Doctor Who. 2024. Now, coming into 2024, I've actually put this one in 2024 because I really think it will be a great time if they can get Mark Stretson over from New Zealand next year to do season 20, to do like the behind the scenes and sofa, like the behind the sofa and documentaries and stuff with him. I really think that could be done in like for season 20, 2023. But for 2024, I've also put season 21. Because even though they can easily use Mark Stretson if he's over here from New Zealand in 2022, they can actually just use him and film his stuff like for season 20 and season 21 back to back. Which is why I think season 21 will be a good time to release in 2024. Because one, it is a Peter Davison season, which means Peter Davison will complete. The 80s are nearly complete, to be honest with you, the way I've worked this out, because I've put for 2022, the first season will be season 22, 2023, season 20, 2024, season 21. And for 2023, I've also put season 25. So I really think we could get the whole lot of the 1980s done before the 70s are finished, and even the 60s. Because so far, for 1980s, we've got 5 box sets for 1980s. Season 18, Season 19, Season 23, Season 24, and Season 26. So I really do think the 80s will be the first classic Doctor Who kind of era that will be complete on the Blu-ray range. And then also after Season 21 for 2024, I've put Season 16. Yes, I've put Doctor Who The Key to Time season. So I really think this could be a possibility. I mean, Tom Baker... Yeah, I haven't really put a Tom Baker for 2022, 2023. I think after season 17, they might want to give Tom Baker a rest. I mean, 4 box sets when they got to work on the other Doctors. Because so far, they've been doing 1 Tom Baker per year. So I really do think if they were going to do it, they would leave Tom Baker for 2 years and then go back to Tom Baker. And I really think it'll be season 16. Because Mary Tam, who played Romana 1, she's passed away a couple of years ago. I think it was 2012. So she can't be there behind the sofa, but you still have Tom Baker, you have John Leeson, and you do have Liana Ward still. So even though Liana Ward isn't on the behind the sofa for season 17, I don't know why, neither is Tom Baker. So yeah, I really think season 16 could be 2024. Then, of course, jumping in for a 60 season at the end of the year, I've put season 2, because the only season they've got to work on for this story, the only story they've got to work on for season 2 is, of course, the Crusaders. I would actually rather have them animate the 2 missing episodes where we've got 2 existing. All they've got to do is animate the other 2, and then season 2 will be complete. Because it's actually quite a miracle that only season 1, 2, and 6 only need 1 story to complete that season, and that season's complete. I really can't see them working on Marco Polo and releasing it by 2024. I could see them working for it in 2022. I don't think they will actually like to push that one back, because it is the 4th story of Doctor Who, so I really do think they might want to push that out for next year. The Crusaders, I think they might probably want to wait till 2024, because to be honest with you, in 2024 it will be the 60th anniversary of season 2, because season 2 started in the October time and all the way up to 1965. So I really do think season 22 will be out for the 60th anniversary of season 2 with William Hartnell's Doctor. And then, of course, coming into 2025, I have put season 4. Now, the reason I put season 4 in 2025, because they've got 3 years to work on the missing stories that are needed for season 4. I really think there's like 3 stories left. The Smugglers, Highlands, and the Underwater Menace. Yeah, they've got 3 stories left they've got to work on for season 4. And if they do that, I really think it could be out in 2025. Because so far in the animation range, we've only had 4 stories for season 4 completed on animations, where some stories have helped. The animations have already come in to help, like with the 10th planet and of course the moon base. So over the years, season 4's kind of gone from 2 DVDs, which was the 10th planet and the moon base, up to nearly all of it being complete, apart from 3 stories, which is why I put season 4 in 2025. 2025, I have put season 15 because, yes, I know that they've already filmed some stuff for the Horror Fan Rock, where you have Lee James, I can't remember her name, Jameson, who play Leela, doing like an interviews on Twitter saying, "Guess where I am?" And I really do think it could be something for Horror Fan Rock, but I'm trying to work out how they're going to do all the seasons and stuff. I really do think season 5 might be next year, and I really think season 15 might be 2025. Could be 2024. We just don't know, do we? This is what I'm trying to predict, to be honest with you. I'm not trying to be a bit harshy in this. I'm just trying and get up my thoughts on what season's which, and I do think season 15 might be out in 2025. It could come out like in 2022, 2023, 2024. We just don't know. So this is what I'm trying to think they're doing, because yes, I really think season 15 could come out in 2025. And then, of course, at the end of the year for 2025, I have put season 7, because yeah, although I've been told they are working on season 7 and season 9 for the colorization, I really think they might just want to push season 9 out first for the 50th anniversary of season 5. With season 7, yes, 2 years later, it is season 7, because, to be honest with you, we had season 10 back in 2019, and then in this year, in 2021, we had season 8. So in the gap of 2 years, we still had 2 John Pertwee seasons. So I think they might want to do that, so that's the way I think they could do it, unless they swap season 9 with season 15. So we could have season 22, 2015, and season 5. These could swap and stuff. I could be completely wrong, I could be completely right. But with John Pertwee for season 7, I put that down as 2025, because they've still got to do a bit of work on the Ambassadors of Death. So I could be wrong. They could have done it by now, and it could be next year. You know what I'm trying to say here. But this is just my predictions, and my predictions alone. And then, of course, in 2026 now, this is a good year for Doctor Who season box sets. So for the beginning of the year, I've put season 6. Yes, I have put season 7 at the end of the year for 2025. For the beginning of the year, I've put season 6, because there's only one story that's got to be animated, which is the Space Pirates, and it does have a bad reputation. So they might want to leave the Space Pirates for the very last ever trial and release on the animations, or second to release. So we just, what I'm trying to say here. But the thing is that I really think the Space Pirate season 6 might be coming out in 2026 because of the Space Pirates, because it is the least favourite Troughton story. Not many people, I haven't really heard anybody say any good things about the Space Pirates. I mean, I've only watched episode 2. I think episode 2 does look a bit daft, but I think it could be a good story for the animation wise. The next season for 2026, it is season 11, John Pertwee's last season, because I did say a month ago, something season 11 might be a bit earlier, but somebody told me they haven't even started working on season 11, so that might be a bit later on in 2026, because the only story they got to work on for season 11 is the invasion of the dinosaurs. So I could be wrong, it could be earlier, it could be later, we never know. And then, of course, for the last ever Tom Baker season in 2026, season 13. I really think they will make people wait for season 13, because season 13, out of the three lots of the three last Tom Baker seasons that we need to complete the Tom Baker range, because we've got 12, 14 and 18, with 17 coming out in next month in 25 days. I really do think they might want us to wait for season 13, you know, because it is a popular Tom Baker season. It's got some great stories in there, like Pyramids of Mars, Zygon, the Tale of the Zygons, Planet of Evil, The Brain of Morbius, and The Seas of Doom, as well with one little story that is a little bit of a dud, which is the Androids Invasion. I just really think they might want to keep season 13 for the last Tom Baker release, because it is the most popular Tom Baker season people do enjoy. And then for 2027, for the last ever classic Doctor Who season, I've put season 3, because season 3, it's out of all of the missing stories from each season of Doctor Who, season 3 is suffering a lot of missing stuff. Every single story apart from 3, which is the Ark, Gunfires and the War Machines, are only existing. But we just had Galaxy 4 animated, so they do have a lot of work with the animations to animate the rest of season 3. Because you've got to do Mission to the Unknown, you've got to do the Myth Makers, you've got to do the Daleks Master Plan, then you've got to do the Massacre, the Celestial Toy Maker, and the Savages. So I really do think season 3 might be the last ever season of Doctor Who to come out on the collection range for classic Doctor Who. So this is my predictions. Let me know in the comments what you think of this predictions. Do you agree with me on some of this? I could be, as I say, I could be totally wrong. I mean, season 7 could come out next year, and I could swap season 9, or they could do it all totally different and random. Let me know in the comments what you think. I do really think season 9 will be good for next year, as it will be the 50th anniversary of that season, like it is for this year. It was the 50th anniversary season of The Master, and we already got, and then for this year we got that out on Blu-ray. So let me know what you think of this list. Please do like, subscribe and share, and join me for more Doctor Who content videos.